welcome back to my channel. I'm Lizzie B and this is Lizzie B Jewelry. So today I have this little mold that if you've watched some of my shorts you would have seen I already poured this resin, and this is the epoxy like mixable resin, and I just put some of the black mica powder in there. And then I picked out some little flowers and a couple of these little pearl things to just kind of see what I want to put in these. And what I'm going to try is doing the UV resin that I got. If you watched my Amazon unboxing video, you'll have seen I just got this. Got my little light over here. I did kind of mess around with it a little bit just to make sure it would work, you know, over top of it and everything, and it definitely does. I made these yesterday, I believe it was, and they turned out okay. I was kind of rushing, so they're not perfect. Like this one ended up with a little bubble in it and everything, but I definitely want to, you know, give it a try again today and kind of take my time with the resin, because it is so nice to be able to just place some things in, squirt that UV resin over top, and, you know, let it cure under the light. So I think what I'm gonna do, I was thinking on these long ones, it might be really pretty with these blue, little blue flowers and maybe some of these pink petals in the background. So I think that's what I'm going to try first. I'll put in some of these petals. Oops. I just want to kind of make them look like they're falling, you know, down from the top. And these little blue flowers I actually picked just, I think, out of the grass, you know, in my yard last year, and I pressed them. So I'm finally gonna use those. All right, I think that's good. And then make sure I get these facing the right direction. Just kind of go in between the pink petals with the blue flowers. And I don't know if I'm going to make these earrings or if I'll just make two little necklaces out of them, but either way I think this is going to be really pretty, like that blue and pink together. Okay, looks pretty nice. And I think what I'll do is go ahead and just do both of these, and then I'll pour the UV resin. I'll let those cure. Whoops. I have to split these petals. Yeah. Let those cure, and then I'll move on to the other pendants. Just in case I want to make them earrings, I'll try to make them look really similar. I love the black background for this. It's gonna really make them pop. These two are kind of stuck together. They might just have to overlap like that. I don't want to rip them. Okay, so they're not going to be exactly the same, but I think that's going to be okay. Or maybe we move that flower up a little so it's, come on. There, I can just overlap those to match that side. Okay. All right, got my little toothpick here so I can kind of press these down. That's what happened on that one that has a bubble. I did not press the flowers down into the resin to make sure that they don't have any air underneath of them. Put on my gloves here. Okay, let's see how this goes. Just gonna gently pour this in. Try not to move those flowers and petals around. Definitely like the UV resin. I think I'll probably end up getting some more, but this is a good start. And I definitely want it to kind of dome up on the top, so make sure I get enough in there for that to happen. All the way out to the edge, up here around the little hole. Okay, and just very gently so I don't break the flowers, kind of pressing them down. I'm really glad I put the pink petals in underneath because that blue is a little harder to see once it gets wet with the resin. That bubble. All the way to the edge. Around the hole. Gently pressing. And I am just going to hit it with the lighter just to make sure that there's no bubbles. Resin. I'm just trying to see that they're kind of even. I put a couple more drops just to get it to dome up a little bit more. Okay, I think we're gonna give that a try. Don't see any bubbles, so just gonna hit it here with the UV light. Okay. Yep, feels pretty cured. Very nice. So my light that I got with the little kit has settings for 60 seconds, 90 seconds, and 150 seconds. I did 150 seconds on these because yesterday when I was doing these smaller ones, I tried to do, I think, 90 seconds and it wasn't quite enough. So, yeah, it's definitely cured. I've got these little balls in here. Let me move these out of here so I'm not dumping them everywhere. you can see them. Easy. So pretty. I love the shape of these. Yeah, I like how these turned out. A lot of these are going to be more like experimental, so I will probably keep them just to use for myself, but just getting the hang of the UV resin here. All right, I think next I'll do these. I'll save the little ones for last. And I was thinking about using these little flowers. They're super duper tiny. So cute. And I'll see if I can just lay these in like this, and then I might do like a couple of these in between. Whoops. I wish these were just a little bit flatter, but I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna just kind of do random colors. Maybe this green one would look good down at the bottom. Get one more of these up there. Okay, it's kind of different, a little funky, I like it. And then the other one, obviously these are going to be a little different from each other. I'm going to put that bigger yellow flower in the middle. Let's do this pink one at the top. Cool. I like that. Definitely gonna have to try to really dome it up on here. These little pearls in here. Okay, I do see a few little bubbles in these. With the lighter, see if we can pop all of them. Work this bubble up to the top. I can See it just like in the flower petals? Oh, come on. Did I get it? Nope. There it comes. These all one more good little push down. Oh, that pink flower is just full of bubbles. Okay, let's see. I think that's good. Give it a try, and again, I'll do the 150 seconds on these. Okay, 150 seconds. Let's test them. It's a little thicker. I'm worried they're still slightly soft. I think I'm gonna hit them with just another 60 seconds just to be safe, because those are definitely a little thicker. I had to really build up that resin to try to get a dome to get everything encapsulated in them. The UV resin is so nice. It just is so much less of a mess for one thing. You know, I really like that. I think it's just a bit more expensive is really the big downside. And I haven't tried mixing it, obviously, with any colors yet. All I've done is these clear tops to the jewelry so far to, you know, just see how it works. So I'll keep experimenting with it. All right, there was another 60 seconds, so those should be totally done now. This one looks like it might have overflowed just a little, but I absolutely love how these look. Yeah, I think there's like a little edge over there. I'm really tempted to just go ahead and throw hardware on these and wear them to work tonight. But I gotta fix that side. It definitely overflowed just slightly over here. This one is perfect. This one did not overflow at all. So pretty. I love how the colors look on that black background, and the fun little pearls just add something extra. They're maybe sticking out slightly from the resin, but I think I kind of like the look. Very cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Give me some more ideas too. All right, last I'm gonna do these very tiny ones. You can see compared to my finger, they are super tiny. So I don't know what I want to do in those. I did really like that look of these with the little pearls. I could I'm gonna do another flower pearl combination, but maybe it would just be one of each. I don't think I really like that as much. Let's see, what else did I pull out here? We've got these little red flowers. They just don't stand out as much. I want something small but just to pop pop in there. Might have to pull something else out, either that or no, not liking that either. Oh, I know what I do have that could look really cute in these. Now I just have to decide, do I want bright gold, bright silver, tarnished gold, over that black. The black itself has a little bit of a silvery background, so I do have these like teeny tiny ones that like literally look at how tiny those are. The camera won't even focus on it. There we go. So tiny. That could be really neat. Oh, sorry little bee, you fell upside down. I wonder if I could fit a bee and a flower. I could just get a little, one of these little red ones. Boop. You've got the bee flying to the flower. Cute. Okay, yeah, I like that a lot better. That with the tiny little purple one in there too. I definitely like that. I'm really tempted to switch out that red flower though for one that matches the other one a little bit better. Okay, so I went ahead and switched out the flowers and got that all reset in there. The flower that was in there, I was trying to take it out. It kind of started falling apart. So hopefully it's okay now. And I'm gonna go ahead and put in the resin. This won't take much because these are so tiny. Taking a drop at a time. One more there. Okay, let's try to get my little flowers back in place. Always want to move when you put the resin over top. Just get them sunk back in there. Gives me a chance to get them right where I want them though. Okay. This one looks a little more domed up than the other one. I'm just gonna give it the tiniest little drop there. Okay. Quite a few bubbles in them. There's still a bubble there on the edge. I see one down here. Easy just to like work the bubbles up to the top. And sometimes you can either pop them, but the easiest way to pop them is just with the lighter. These are so cute. Giving them a second, make sure there's no other bubbles. I really like these. Okay. I'll go ahead and just do the 150 seconds for these. There's a lot less resin, but I just want to make sure they get cured. So here we go. Okay, I'm a little frustrated with these. I could see it while they were under the light that more bubbles started coming up. So somebody comment down below what you do to try to avoid this. I guess it's just going to take a little bit more practice with the UV resin. You know, usually with the epoxy, I can kind of watch it. You know, I can even leave it for 10 minutes or whatever, come back and see if there's any bubbles and then repop them. But with the UV resin, I can't do that so much. So do I need to just let it sit for a few minutes before I put it under the light? I'm guessing that's kind of what I need to do. So that's what I'll try next time. These are still really cute. I will probably still wear them. The bubbles are so tiny, you know, you're not really gonna see them unless you get up real close, but obviously I'm not gonna sell a product that has a bubble in it. I just can't do that. But they're super cute still. I really like them. Again, like I said, I will wear these. This one out. This one even too just has like a really tiny bubble. There we go. Pretty. I might do like another little pendant above it and then hang these down below. That's kind of my thought for these. Pretty. I like how the colors turned out with them. So we did those. These, yeah. These are the only ones, these definitely didn't get any bubbles. Doesn't look like. Oh, there's one hiding underneath that petal right there. That's okay. Practice makes perfect. So I will keep working at this, but I'm happy with how my first round of these turned out. Again, let me know in the comments if you have any tips and tricks for using this UV resin. Let me know what you might want to see me try to do next. I've got the other new molds that I got on the unboxing video that I really want to try, that are those kind of domed molds. I'm really excited to try that out. You can check out my last video where I made the jewelry holders. Those turned out awesome. I really love those. So I will link that video to this one so you can jump there and watch that if you haven't seen it yet. And I think that's all for today. This will be a little bit of a shorter video. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.